6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello everyone! Hello world! Hello Philippines! Maayong hapon sa tanan, maayong gabi sa tanan, mapya magabi sa langon, mapya maulong sa langon, mapyagay sa langon. This is your admin Sam of the Philippine Pageants page and welcome sa aking exclusive and live interview sa ating mother and daughter queens interview ngayong araw nito. Guys, the newly crowned Miss Teen International 2022 sa Thailand na si Neuel Finn Pono. At ang kanyang of course, equally beautiful mother at isang doktora dito sa Saudi Arabia. Guys, isang OFW katulad ko na pareho kaming OFW dito sa Jeddah, si Doc Cheryl Zamora Puno. So, musta ng lahat guys and welcome sa aking exclusive interview with them. So, dito sa Philippine Pageants, guys, I'm your Pangmasang Admin Sam at dito lahat at kahit sinong beauty queens guys, male or female are welcome. Dahil dito we celebrate equality ng lahat ng mga beauty queens at kahit mga kings in the pageantry world. So yan, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-on guys, please do share para marami ang makapanood. So musta na ang lahat guys. So today is actually, dito sa Saudi guys, kahapon we celebrated our Eid al-Adha. Ito yung pilgrimage ng mga Muslim sa Mecca. And most of the Filipinos now as OFW ay mga day off nila. So I'm excited to do this interview para malaman natin ang mga paghahanda ng mother sa kanyang international pageant. At of course, kumustahin natin ang kakapanalo pa lang Miss Teen International. Yes, na ginanap sa Thailand. So guys, hindi ko na patatagalin to. And please help me welcome the mother kasi yan, hinintay natin ang kanyang napakagandang daughter na si Neuel Puno. Yan. So guys, hello sa lahat ng mga nandyan. So, yes. Ayun! Doc!
Hello.
Welcome!
Maayong udto. Good noon to everyone.
Yes. Yes. Musta na ang isang Doc Cheryl Zamora ngayong araw na to?
Ngayong araw na to. It's a relaxing day actually for me. No alarm clocks, that's so early. Kagaya naman ginagawa araw.
Yes.
So meron tayong time to make extra sleep. Pero as usual, motherhood responsibilities andyan na yan.
Yes. And of course, welcome sa ating second interview. Di ba? Kasi nakaraan, bago mag-compete si Neuel, we did an interview. Yan. And of course, pasalamat tayo kay Dad Ras, si Ras Maharlika for this opportunity na doing another second interview. Yan. So, hintayin natin ang anak mo ngayon, di ba? Parang naghahanda pa. Sana malakas ang internet niya, Doc.
Ang problema sa Pilipinas.
Yes, yan ang problema sa Pilipinas. So, guys, hindi na akala yan, guys. I'm your Pangmasang Admin Sam ng Philippine Pageant page and I'm doing interview with Doc Cheryl Zamora Puno, ang ating Mrs. Tourism Philippines-KSA at ang kanyang newly crowned daughter na, of course, ang ating Miss Teen International. So guys, first time ko gumamit ng cellphone. Usually, I'm using my laptop. Kaya lang, nagka-problema ang aking laptop. So, medyo maliit ang screen sa laptop. So, but we are getting used, on the process, getting used to it. So, mas medyo maliit. Doc, kumusta naman ang paghahanda mo? Kasi kakapanalo na ng anak mo. Kumusta naman ang sayo, paghahanda?
Actually, every day I am preparing myself
Yes.
for the pageant, for my growth, and for the things that I love to do most. Kasi I am not just preparing myself for a certain event. Kailangan every day prepared ako sa mga harapin ko. Because if I don't do that, if a certain offer will come, parang hindi ako magdalawang isip tanggapin yon because it's a time for me to my passion, polish that thing that I really wanted to do. So I I think it's a preparation
Mm-mm.
for me for that bigger event in my life. Ang problema ko lang kasi, that's why I think people are asking why until now, hindi pa ako nakalabas ng bansa to compete for this title. Nagkakaroon po ako
Mm.
ng problema sa annual vacation ko. It doesn't suit doon sa month na
Mm.
magkaroon ng competition. So, I'm waiting for that right moment for me. Hindi ko siya ipipilit because sometimes
Mm.
there are circumstances in our life na it's giving you a sign na it's not your time. So,
Exactly.
yeah. Every day, prepare ko yung sarili. Every time na may bago akong task, I do my best na ipakita ko yung good side of me. And I'm willing ako to learn if it's something new, if it's something I haven't explored before, prepare ko yung
Yes.
sarili ko, inaaral ko yung mga dapat kong gawin. And I think
Yeah.
this goes not only to the beauty queens, but for every individual. Regardless of maliit o malaki yung pangarap mo, you have
Exactly.
to prepare yourself every time. Try to reach out to people na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo.
Exactly. At yung mga taong naniniwala sa iyo, yung mga taong positibo sa iyo, di ba? Ayun. Doc, balikan natin yung kakapanalo lang ng anak mo sa Thailand as the newly crowned Miss Teen International. At ipakita ko litrato na yan, ito yun. Yan.
Yeah. Naiyak
Kumusta ang araw na yan? Kumusta ang araw na yan? Kuhan ka ba? Did you watch the online coronation during that time?
Wait, let me compose myself.
Yes. So proud. Kumusta ang araw na yan?
I am so proud of my daughter, and even sa naging experience namin on our way to Thailand,
Yes.
I was actually so busy that day, as in nag-surgery kami,
Yes.
naka-phone ko sa gilid ng countertop namin. Napanood ko yung first few hours ng competition. Pero nung moment na mag-crown yung anak ko, yun yung, alam mo yun, nasa kasagsagan ng surgery namin. So after nun, first ginawa, tumawag ako kay Dadras, and he told me nanalo yung anak mo, and I said, I don't believe you. Ganyan. I don't believe you unless you send me the picture of my daughter being crowned.
Yes.
As in, umiyak ako because okay, let me compose myself. It was a journey.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. Nagkaroon kasi ng medyo konting humps doon sa preparation, but then nagiging smooth naman. Marami din namang tumulong sa amin. So I think my daughter is meant to be there at that moment.
Exactly. Yan. Yung araw na ito. Yan. So actually, nakaka-relate ako dyan kay Doc kasi dito sa Saudi, we are actually working. So hindi naman pwede dito sa amin na mag-excuse sa work because of something event, di ba, nangyayari online. Kasi prioritize pa rin namin ang mga trabaho at mahirap na. Kasi sa panahon ngayon, Doc, di ba, pasalamat tayo na we have the work and we have the job. So, again, congratulations again sa iyo, Doc. Of course, your beautiful daughter na si Neuel for winning the Miss Teen. I think that would, second time ba yan, nanalo ang Pilipinas sa crown na yan? Because ang ating kapanalo pa lang na Miss Eco International na sa Egypt, former Miss Teen International din. Yan. So, because talaga nang mamayagpag ang Pilipinas pagdating sa beauty pageants. Yan. Anong inspiration ang naibigay sa'yo ng panalo ng anak mo?
Come again?
Anong inspirasyon ang naibigay ng panalo ng anak mo para sa'yo?
For me? Okay.
Yes.
So, I think because ang nakikita ko sa anak ko is that at her young age, I never get to have that experience. So, I cannot actually compare my experience from her experience, but learning the journey of my daughter, I feel like kung merong suporta yung magulang sa atin, your
Exactly.
children, okay, they will have the chance to bloom properly. So nakikita ko
Yes.
sa anak ko na desidido siya. She's really determined of what she wants to be. She knows what she wants to be and what she should do to become what she wants to be. This is very important. So I think it's
Yes.
two-way na inspiration act naming mag-ina is that because maybe she saw that regardless of what happened in my past, nakikita niya hindi ako nag-give up. So I think that's what my daughter got from me and from her experience na at her young age, marami siyang nagawa. So how much more ako na may edad na. So I think I have, I can be more of what I am
Yes.
sa sarili ko.
Exactly. Yeah. During the process ng kanyang paghahanda papuntang Thailand, did you help her na kung ano yung mga gagamitin niya, kung ano yung dapat niyang dadalhin? Kumusta yung mga advice mo sa kanya during that time? Yung
Okay,
guidance
so,
mo sa kanya?
thank you. As you can see, I am not the typical mother who pressure my kids to excel. I always
Yes.
tell them to do your best. Be comfortable of what you are doing. If you think it's not meant for you, don't push so hard. Kasi ibig sabihin, magkakaroon ka ng maraming problema. So during the preparation for this competition, I always told my daughter, go there, enjoy, make friends, get to know other cultures, because this will make you a better person. You will have empathy. You will learn how to understand others. Kung alam mo yun, kikilalanin mo yung mga tao na iba sa'yo. I never told my daughter to go there, push hard, get the crown, get the title, kasi mawawala yung enjoyment niya. Because this is what I always do. Ini-enjoy ko yung moment. If it comes for me, if it's meant for me, then it's a bonus. But the journey itself, it's already a prize. Diba? Ang ganda ng experience.
Yeah.
You can go to other countries. You get to meet people you never thought that you would meet along the way in this life. Yung experience mo itself.
Ayan. At pa-shoutout tayo kay Bossing Herald Lapure, si MR62, ang aking one of the mentors dito sa YouTube naman yon. Yeah, si MR62, I think nasa more than 100,000 o 2,000 ang kanyang mga subscribers sa YouTube. Of course. Kilala yan sa Kuwait. Yes. Bossing, salamat sa pagpunta. Yan. Thank you for yan. Ito, na kasama ka namin ngayong araw na ito. Of course, I wish you and of course si Mami G. Yan. Looking forward na magkita din kami. Yan. Nako, kilala yan, Doc, si MR62. Yan. Napaka-supportive. Yes. Isa yan sa mga, nung nagsimula ko sa YouTube, yan talaga. Diyan kami nag-umpisa talagang matuto kung paano gagawin. Yan. So, looking back sa anak mo, Doc, kasi nung pumunta siya sa Thailand, during our first interview, parang ang plano niya that time, kayong dalawa ang pupunta ng Thailand, di ba? With all sport. Pero hindi nangyari yun, di ba?
Oo po. Again,
yeah.
The same reason.
Time. Yes.
Oo. Actually, I received a memo from my boss na July ako dapat mag-vacation this year. Tapos, the middle of June, naka-receive ako ng memo, negotiable, August na ako aalis papuntang Pilipinas. So, I think naman, I have so much trust and yung trust ko sa anak ko is umaapaw siya. I think doon ako nagiging confident na aalis yung anak ko kasi my daughter, she's been molding herself all her life. Marami siyang nagiging responsibility sa school, naging president siya sa mga
exactly.
dance clubs, naging member siya ng mga magagandang she even competed for the national sa hip-hop nila. So, I think my daughter is ready. Kailangan niya lang ng konting push from my side. Like, I'm not actually dictating what she should do. Kasi, nung sinabi sa akin ng anak ko na this is my passion, Mom. So, as a mother, as a parent, My role now is to support her, provide her with everything that she needs to grow from what she loves to do. Kasi pag kukontrahin ko na, she will do some other things and I will not be happy about it. Kasi syempre, pag pinupush ko yung gusto ko and my daughter doesn't like it, hindi siya mag-a-achieve, di ba? So, sinosuppress ko yung tao. And I don't like to do that because I want to see my children grow on their own, excel in their own. Ayoko sila,
Speaking of, yes,
nakatakot sa pangalan ko kasi sasabihin lang, anak siya ni Dr. Cheryl. No, I don't like that kind of idea. Gusto ko, mataas ako, mataas din yung mga anak ko. I mean, I want my children, like, kung tanungin mo siya on your own, without me dictating, alam niya paano sumagot, alam niya paano dumiskarte sa buhay.
Exactly. Yan. At pag, speaking of hip-hop na yan, of course, hindi nakakaalam guys, si Doc ay isa rin ako, magaling na performer yan pagdating sa, of course, kaya ating may pinagmanahan ng anak ko. Of course, beauty, brain, tapos skills, tapos, di ba? Mga ganyan. At ito nga, yung isa sa mga talent ni Neuel sa kanyang competition sa Thailand is dancing. No? Ano ba tawag ito? Interpretative dancing ba yun? Or, yes. Yes. Tingin mo, Doc, malaking side sa kanya na mana na ito sa'yo, yung talent niya sa pagsayaw?
I think so. And because maybe nakikita niya sa akin na I am at an age na dapat medyo nag-upo-upo na, di ba? Pero nakikita niya, I'm trying to like maximize kung anong skill meron ako, anong talent meron ako. I'm trying like, I want to enjoy life because, okay, let me say this. You don't have to wait for a moment that will impact your life na mabigat, na doon mo panghahanapin yung happiness mo. Try to find it in every day, in little things that you do every day. If you know that you are good at this, try to explore, share, and be happy about it. Don't keep on comparing yourself to others. So siguro nakikita ng mga anak ko yan na, oh my God, my mom at her age, and even with the experience that we had, I have gone through a very difficult time in my life, but it did not stop me like, oh, this is the end of my life. No, I cannot do that. And I don't like my children, especially my children, to look at it in a way na life is bad when you experience this kind of situation. Kailangan lagi nating i-appreciate. I'm not being hypocrite, but kailangan natin i-appreciate ang circumstances ng buhay natin because it gives us something positive if you will look around it, if you will go around that situation. There is always something good about it. Don't waste your time asking why or saan ka nagkamali. It has to be what I can do with this kind of situation. What should I do? Who should I ask for help?
So alam na kung saan nagmana din pagdating sa galing sa Q&A, di ba? Si Doc nang lalaman dito sa Q&A. Yan. Sa kasi hindi nakakaalam, of course, babalikan natin. I'm your admin, Pangmasang Admin. Nandito ako sa Saudi, sa Jeddah, kasama si Doc. Ang maganda sa amin bilang OFW dito sa Saudi, guys, lalo dito sa Jeddah, is we are given the chance na ma-explore pa namin hindi lang ang pagiging OFW namin, di ba? Kundi yung mga talent namin, di ba? Kasi dito, napaka-active ng Filipino communities. Tingnan nyo, guys, ito is OFW. Sinong mag-iisip na I will be doing interview, tapos ito, si Doc is dating pumunta dito para magtrabaho as a doktora, pero nag-venture out siya sa pageant, active pa rin siya sa mga community, di ba? Actually, we are celebrating life, di ba, Doc? Sabi mo, di ba? Celebrating life, tapos with utmost positivity dito. Kaya ayun, guys, sa mga OFW dyan na nanonood yan, guys, nako, grab the chance na mas, di ba? Yung mas 1,000, ma-enjoy niyo yung buhay. Hindi lang ang trabaho niyo, di ba? At the same time, you are developing or you are honing up yourself, or your skills, your talent. So, ito kami ngayon. Yan, I'm proud of that. Yes. At hinintay pa natin ang anak mo, Doc. Medyo nagkaroon pang problema sa internet sa Pilipinas. Until now, hindi pa nakakapunta si Neuel. Yan. So, pero ako na-stress yun ngayon. So balikan natin ang kanyang mga naging kasi ito, ate, pakita ko dito mamaya, nagkaroon din ng parang Yan, motorcade na parang nung papunta niya sa Ormoc, di ba? Yan, nung araw na yan. Okay. Nakita mo yan, Doc?
Yes.
Mm-mm. Yan. Kumusta ang moment na yan? Anong sinabi ni Newell sa'yo? Yung time na yan? Parang may motorcade.
Oh, actually, okay. I have a team in Ormoc, and which will be so surprising for everyone kasi pinili ko po yung mga hindi pa nila masyadong gabay ang takbo ng ganitong buhay sa pageantry or how it is to be have a team supporting a beauty queen. Kinuha ko po yung mga taong hindi pa kilala. Kinuha ko yung mga estudyante pa kasi because this is ina-advocate ko ito because being a probinsyana during my time, wala pang masyadong exposure. I actually felt bad. I have to be honest. I actually felt bad na hindi ako na-discover. Keso nga lang, hindi kami ganun kayaman. Maliit ako. Pandakikat, medyo chubby. Or, alam mo yun, I never get the chance to be exposed. Given, I am confident of what I can share, of who I am at a young age. So, with Newell's winning and with Newell's journey to the title, kinuha ko yung mga tao na I feel like they have the skill, they have the talent, and I am sure na mag-excel sila or they will be known. Kaya sila yung mga kinontak ko. Meron kaming group chat. I gave them what I want and they give me what they can do. So, nag-compromise kami. Na meron kaming mga calls sa school, nag-coordinate kami how these things would go about.
Exactly. At Doc, pa-shoutout tayo, nandyan ang ating, ito, beauty and brain din ito, si Mambay, Princess Ansari, yan. The queen and her princess, multi-talented, Doc. Kasi di pa nakakalam guys, si Mambay ay isang nurse, isang teacher dito, licensed at the same time. Tapos, may-ari ng Global Skills, isang training center na tumutulong sa ating mga OFW dito. At the first in-all fashion show dito was headed by Ma'am Bay. Ma'am Bay, maraming salamat. Another beauty and braid. At ang kagaya mo, ang anak niya, actually beauty queen materials din, di ba? Of course, saan ba nagmana, di ba? Sa mga nanay, di ba? And my best friend, nice Bishay yan. Shout out sa aking yan. DL Pascual, yan. And of course, ang ating designer, isa rin sa mga sikat na designer dito sa Jeddah, Pablo Nesperos. Sir Pablo, maraming salamat for being with us. Yan. Okay. So, thank you. At nandito sila para suportahan tayo. So, guys, andito na pala. Please help me welcome. Of course, ang ating hinihintay, ang ating newly crowned reigning Miss Teen International 2022 crowned in Thailand. Ang inyong, of course, ang pinagmamalaki mong daughter, of course, si Carissa. Miss Carissa, yan. Asa na yun? Kasi I'm using cellphone, guys. First time kong gumamit. Ito. Yan.
Hello po.
Hello. Musta ang isang newly crowned Miss Teen International?
Okay lang po. Medyo balik busy sa school naman din.
Yan. After being crowned, kumusta ang mga hindi mo makakalimutang nangyari sa buhay mo ngayon?
Well, yung experience alone, traveling alone was memorable for me naman. Tapos, trying to communicate with others was also a challenge. But that was something memorable for me because I was able to still make new friends from other countries.
Wow. So, before holding, kasi I'm sure the mother is holding back ito, of course, kasi naging kwanto, di ba? very proud ang si doktora sa iyo. And of course, ikaw din talagang yung sinabi mong mananalo ka para sa kanya, para sa pamilya mo, you did, di ba? Prove it. At ito, isa ka ng international na winner, international queen. Yan. At kanina pinakita namin yung pagpunta mo sa Thailand. Now, if you have a word to describe your entire journey sa Miss Teen International sa Thailand, what word is that, Miss Neuel?
Siguro,
If you have difficulty with the Tagalog.
okay.
Yes.
For me, I would describe the whole journey going to Thailand or for Miss Teen International as fruitful. Kasi
Yes.
yung struggles mo, tapos parang you could see the fruit of your labor naman after the coronation day. Or during the coronation day, rather.
Exactly. At of course, Sir Pablo Nesperos, proud of you, Doc, as Mamshi, and to your daughter. Of course, we are proud. The mother and the daughter tandem as a beauty queens. Yan. And look at the crowd, Doc, oh, di ba?
Yeah,
Yan, di ba?
yes, Agi.
Shining, oh, di ba? Si Doc, wala pa. Pero susunod, yan. Para sa international crown, di ba? Ayun. Oo. Kumusta yung nangyayaring paghahanda mo during that time, Miss Carissa?
During my preparation for that, while I was still here in Ormoc, I was being taught for Toastmasters how to answer some questions direct to the point. Kasi what my trainer observed from me is I talk too much, which is because something I had to practice na direct to the point, kaagad kayo mag-answer. So we tried doing that, and little by little, may progress naman din. Tapos with my pasarela po, to be honest, it took me 3 days. Actually, 3 days lang talaga yung pag-training ko sa pasarela. I was hoping to have a longer training for that, pero okay lang naman din. I was able to catch up right away according to Sir Bornasal, who was training me.
Yes. At ipakita natin yan. Actually, kanina pinakita ko na itong litrato muna to, but ito, pakita natin ulit. Yung moment na yung nanalo ka sa Thailand, yes. Ay, hindi. Ito yung kwan mo. Sandali, mamaya na. Ito yung national costume mo pala. Ito ay... Kasi ang liit. I'm using cellphone, guys. So, first time ko to. Usually, pag ito, yung moment na yan. Na-surprise ka ba when you were, kumbaga, announced as the winner?
Yeah, actually, I was not really expecting to win the title, knowing my preparation, and then when I looked at the other candidates, parang well-prepared talaga sila. So I was thinking na, what my mom told me was, go have fun there na lang. Pero of course,
Yes.
you have to show naman na ready ka lumaban. So, yun, when they called my name, I was like, really? Ako? So, ayun.
Wow.
Really happy.
At pa-shoutout din tayo sa nandito, ang aking, one of my classmates dito sa Jeddah. Kaibigan ko, isa ring designer. Jackie, yan. Of course, si Vaseline. Hi, Sir Sam, hello. Yan, nandyan sa... Yes, kilala ni Doc yan. Yes, di ba? Yan. Yung sa Inaol, meron din siya with Sir Pablo. Of course, si Ma'am Bay. Yan. Ating Miss Teen International. Anong pinakamagandang advice sa'yo ng mother mo nung nag-compete ka sa Thailand?
Be brave lang po. Kasi first time going alone. Tapos, yung preparation mo, parang, so she's like, be brave na lang, whatever you prepared, showcase mo, ganyan.
Yes. First time mo mag-travel that time?
First time going outside
Abroad?
of the country po. Yep. First time. But traveling alone is not, usually kasi as the student region of our university, I travel alone sometimes.
Wow. Hi, Doc, Fashionista, and Miss Beauty Princess. Yes, Jackie. Thank you. Yan. At ito, kasi kanina pinakita din namin itong nagkaroon ka ng ibabalik ko itong araw na ito. Yan. Kumusta ang araw na ito, Miss Carissa?
Actually, that was after pag-courtesy call ko sa mayor namin, which is Richard Gomez, sa office niya. And then my teacher, SSG advisor, she was there. I was surprised na she was there. She said na, "Hi, Carissa." And I was like, "Mom, you're here. Why are you here?" Then she said, "We have a surprise for you when you come back to school." So that was their surprise na may motorcade sa Ormoc City po. And I guess my mother was also part of the plan na i-surprise si Carissa when she gets back.
Yes, sabi niya kanina.
I was like, oh, really? Okay. So, ayun, we had fun. Yung kasama ko is yung SSG officers namin going around the city.
Ganon ka-supportive, ganon ka-proud ang isang doktora, ang mother, di ba? Yung mga pa-surprise niya, di ba? Na hindi mo akalain, pero kahit nandito sa Saudi, nandyan pa, di ba? Okay, Jackie, thank you. Yes, hello po, pretty ang mga guests today. Yes, Jackie. And of course, speaking of Mayor Richard Gomez, andito siya, di ba? Nandyan yung retrato niya, di ba? Ang araw na yan. Kumusta ang araw na yan?
He came from a certain meeting for the senior citizens, so we were waiting for him, which is no problem naman po. And then when we met him, na parang na-starstruck ko, like, gwapo talaga yung mayor namin. And then he was very welcoming, friendly naman, and he told us na I would become a judge for the upcoming Piña Festival Queen.
Yes.
Pero right after that, fixed kasi yung judges nila during that time. So what happened was I was a special guest during the Piña Festival Queen contest.
Yeah.
Ayun
At
po.
speaking of kanina, Doc, nasabi ni, of course, ng anak mo about Toastmaster, di ba? Dito sa Saudi, meron din tayo niyan eh. Actually, laking pasalamat sa Toastmaster eh. Kasi, di ba, yung pag-mold sa'yo sa public speaking, regardless ko nung, kasi, ako kasi, accent na, lalo na ako, talagang Bisaya-Bisaya yung accent ko, di ba? Pero sa Toastmaster, talagang regardless kung ano yung accent mo, intimidation-free environment, di ba? Hindi po magsalita ka. Oo. So, yan. Dok, nakasali ka na ba sa Toastmaster dito sa Saudi? Have you joined a meeting?
Actually, no, but I got an invitation from my patients.
Yes.
The way I converse with them and, the tone of my voice. Pag nag-i-English kasi ako, hindi halatang Bisaya. Pero pag nag-Tagalog ako, yung sobrang tigas siya. So I got an invitation and like,
Yes.
I don't know, I never get the chance to join. Umalis na lang siya, nag-Canada na siya. Hindi pa rin ako naka-attend.
Yes. Now, I'd like to ask, Doc, how proud are you of your daughter again? For winning the Miss Teen International 2022.
I am more of like, I am honored that I am her mom.
Wow.
Because nakikita ko yung, let me compose myself again. Like my daughter is growing up, I was not there for her. But I am honored na because her choices is that magiging matinong tao siya, magiging achiever siya. She did not,
Exactly.
at the back of her mind, she wants to find fault me not being there with her the whole time. Pero parang, I think she tried to overlook it and she made her own path para sa dreams niya. Kasi alam naman niya na whatever she tells me, never ako na kinontra ko siya. Kasi sinabi na niya anong passion niya eh. So, ang ginagawa niya is lahat ng pwedeng makontak, kinukontak ko to support my daughter and to prepare her for whatever it is that she wants to achieve.
Exactly.
I parang, Neuel, I think you're going beyond the like this and that. I will not just specify something.
Agree.
We have like this kind of conversation, but my daughter would say, Mommy, this is the only way I can support the organization and stuff like this. Can you just not be so like strict in, some things? Okay, if it makes my daughter happy, why not, diba? I don't like to be the hindrance or the obstacle. Ayaw kung ako yung magiging pinakamalaking obstacle sa gustong mangyari ng buhay ng mga anak ko. If it's something that will not harm them, if it's something they can grow from, if it's something that they can be popular with, why not, diba? Kasi if my daughter does something good, it reflects me. My name will be carried with that kind of achievement.
Yes.
But
yes, tuloy lang, Doc. Tuloy lang.
Of my children, let this be known that they're not spoon-fed by their mom. I always challenge them. You have access to this, find a way. Magre-report na lang yan sa akin kung may nakita or may nagawa na sila. So yan lang ang nagiging proud ako sa mga anak ko kasi they do things on their own.
Ayun. So, Miss Carissa, alam na kung saan ka nagmana ng galing sa Q&A, di ba? Di ba? Yes. Nang lalamon talaga yan ng Q&A, di ba? And speaking of, hindi lang galing, ganda, yung talento niya, yung, di ba, sa pagsasayaw, parang big part niya, namana mo sa nanay mo, di ba? Yan, tingnan mo yung, look at your talent, di ba? Kumusta ang talent na yan?
Yung talent
paano mo pinaghandaan yan? Yes.
I was really busy before I went to Thailand. I had board meetings sa school, sa university, and my presence was really highly needed there. So I wasn't really able to practice or train for the talent portion. So what happened was, because I was part of Alugyaw Dance Company, which is based sa EBSU Orma campus, that's where I really trained myself na even if you didn't prepare yourself, you can still do an
Yes.
improv on the spot as long as you feel you can tell people na you're dancing to this, this is the story you want to tell them. And then, sali na po yung facial expression was really important. Tapos, after the
Yes.
talent portion, when I was doing the talent portion, I was like, I just feel the music na lang. Yun. And then after that, yung other candidates, they went up to me and said, I really love your talent portion. How long did you train for that? And I said, I actually did it on the spot. And they were really shocked. Like, really? On the spot? I said,
Yes.
yeah, on the spot. And they're like, oh, it's really nice. But sadly, I
Yeah.
wasn't really able to be part of the top 10, which is okay lang naman. It's
Okay
okay
lang.
with me.
Yeah.
The others really prepared their talent portion. It's really beautiful. They showcased their culture and their beliefs. It's really okay lang naman po.
Yan. And speaking of that, yung sa national costume mo naman, ito ba yun? Ay, hindi ito. Kasi ang liit ng kuan guys, ang liit ng cellphone eh. Kaya, yan. At saka yung ito. Kumusta ang araw na ito? At sinong designer niyan?
Si Sir Tito Boboy po and then si Sir JM, Sir LA, they were the ones who did my national costume. Actually, on the day before I left to Thailand, that was when I fit all yung costumes ko. But it's okay lang naman because everything fit, which is a good thing. And then the one who did my makeup and hair during that time was Sir Ronan, who's from Tacloban. He's the handler of Bon.
Wow.
Opo.
Shout out tayo sa inyong lahat at saka salamat sa kanila sa pagtulong mo. Pagtulong nila sa'yo. Yan. Speaking of pagpunta sa Thailand, kumusta naman ang pag-aahi mo that time? Hindi ka ba na-over baggage?
Hindi po. Pero when I came back to the Philippines, na overpack na po ako, so I had to pay. Pero there was only three luggages that I brought with me. And then people were wondering na, ikaw lang mag-isa bringing all of that. I said, yeah, it's only me. They're like, you're a girl bringing that? 3 bags? Big bags? I said, yes, I can. And I did.
Ayun. So, speaking of pagdadala ng baggage to international stage, ganyan. If you have something that you have learned na gusto mong malaman din ng mga ibang coming beauty queens, ano yun?
Siguro, if you, parang you initiate na lang. Like, say example na, you really want to push yourself, you want to bring the pride with you, yung city mo or whatever place you're representing, parang ikaw mag-initiate, you'll be the one na, what do you call this? Mangusog, siguro yung Bisaya, mangusog ka. Mangusog ka na.
Yeah.
Dapat ingon ani siya. So I have to train every day, not just once, not just 20 minutes. You have to be constant. So that,
Yes, exactly.
practice is not perfect, but practice makes permanent. So that's very important.
So ikaw yung number 1 na motivator sa sarili mo, di ba?
Exactly.
Exactly,
Solid naman din
yes.
po and family.
Ayun. So, kahit sabi natin hindi natuloy si Doc, ang mother mo pumunta ng Thailand, pero yan, ito, nanalo ka. I would like to ask, kasi of course, Philippines is a powerhouse country sa beauty pageant. Does it add pressure to you na you are sashing Miss Philippines?
Actually, for me, right, honestly, like, not really. Because I know, like, the Philippines really has the edge talaga to represent every time there's a pageant. So, or I know deep in myself na if I can carry myself well, just enough like the same beauty queens sa Miss Universe, why I can do the same naman siguro. So, yun po.
Wow. Anong pinakamagandang, aside from the crowd, anong pinakamagandang experience ang naranasan mo sa Thailand?
Siguro, making new friends and actually knowing their culture as well. They actually have a nice culture, especially when you're at the temple, their temple.
Yes.
They have a small pot filled with coins, and there are multiple pots at the side. So what you do is you get that pot with coins, and then you drop those coins in those pots for good luck. You just pray, I wish for this, please bring me good luck. I like that part sa Thailand po. Plus their food is really spicy, all spicy, which was difficult for me to eat, but still it was delicious. It's one memorable thing for me in Thailand.
Yes. Ayun. At ito, balikan natin ang litrato na to. Yan. Kumusta ang araw na yan? At saan yan? Sa Thailand? Kung naalala mo pa.
City Supreme Complex, I think. Supreme Complex Mall. That was on the same day we had our parang practice sa staging where you're supposed to go, and then in the afternoon you eat your lunch and then directly change, get ready. Everything was really going smoothly. One bad thing that happened was our organizer, he got hurt, and also one of the candidates. But although that was the case naman, he's doing good naman right now. He's out of the hospital.
Okay.
But overall, during that event, we all had fun. We helped one another, and parang fun lang. Enjoy the moment that you're there.
Yes. And dito, I love this photo. Doc, I love this photo. Yan. Parang napaka-empowering, di ba? With that crown. Yan. Kumusta ang araw na ito?
That was after the motorcade. They had a small program for me. The SSG officers prepared it for me. I wasn't really expecting them to prepare anything, like parang okay lang, you're home. Pero they had a welcome homecoming. And then yung our department head from HM, they also shared their talk, their speech. And I also found out that one of them interviewed me when I was in first year. He said, I still remember you. And I said, you were the one who interviewed me pala. He said, I knew you were gonna be someone someday. So I was like, really thankful.
Nabuboost pa yung confidence mo magsalita with that crowd? Malaking tulong ba yun?
Yeah, I think so po. Na-boost na yung confidence ko little by little.
Yes. Parang it gives you parang empowerment, di ba?
Opo.
Yeah, as a queen. Yun. Yung time na yan, parang namamayagpag ang Pilipinas, kasi parang pati sa male category, kayo din ang nanalo, di ba? Tayo din ang nanalo, di ba?
Oo. That's what I was wondering na. Siguro talaga Philippines is really the powerhouse. What I can say about Bon is she's really friendly with all the candidates, not just the boys, but even to everyone. Yeah.
Wow. And of course, ang yung very proud mommy, soon magkukumpit na rin yan. If you have a piece of advice para sa kanya, ano yung mga tips mo para sa kanya? Ano yun?
I think she has all the advice naman. She's also giving me advice. Pero siguro my advice to her would be, just be yourself and don't be shy of kanang expressing who you really are.
Yes.
People will just really see it naman.
Exactly. Yan.
She will just have to tell me how heavy the crowd is.
Yan.
Bigat po.
Okay. Mabigat ba yung crown mo?
Medyo po,
Tama lang.
it's like parang isang jar.
Si Doc, magkakaroon na rin ng ganyan, di ba? Yeah.
About her crown. Kasi nakalagay talaga Miss International around it in the front area.
Yes. Oo. Talagang, ano ba tawag dyan? Customized. Parang, di ba? Para talaga sa pageant na yan. Di ba? Mm-hmm. Okay, so congratulations again. And of course, Doktora, maliban sa, of course, dito sa Saudi, Doktora, you will be part of the another pageant dito sa Saudi, di ba? Dito sa Jeddah. That is the Queen of the Desert, di ba?
Yes, Queen of the Desert 2022.
Kailan ang finals yan? Imbitahin mo sila.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that. I would like to invite everyone. I will be the host, and I will be one of the hosts and the correspondent of the Desert 2022. This will be on July 15 at 10 o'clock in the morning in Rotana Wedding Hall. So sana yung mga taga Jeddah or anyone sa Saudi Arabia, you can still have travel to Jeddah to watch this one. It's very, very classy siya. Actually, I am the last parang kinuha na maging part ng event. Wow. And I have seen the beauty of it, yung preparation, how organized the people are. I would like to say thank you to Sherwin Zaniega for giving me this opportunity.
Nandyan siya.
Yeah, hi Sherwin! Thank you so much.
Sir Sherwin, thank you.
I am so happy na parang he got a glimpse of me na this is something I want to do and I never got the chance yet. So siya yung nagbigay sa akin
Yes.
na ito, and I hope I will give justice to that responsibility during the pageant. Thank you, Sherwin.
Yes. At nandiyan din ang National Director, si Saras Marlica. Yan,
Of
proud.
That
Indeed. Yes. Okay, when the doctor advises the mom, chilling. Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so again, Sir Sherwin, thank you. Hoy, ito, Kaharian Inang Reyna. Ma'am, hoy, mababarang. Hello, Doc. Grabe pangalan, no? Kaharian.
Sinanay yan.
Okay, ang Nanay Suling. Ang ating Mrs. OFW na, kuan, di ba? Unang Mrs. OFW. Yes, ang may-ari ng kuan. Yung restaurant, di ba? Yung isa yan sa mga active din. Yes. Nanay Suling. Thank you. At ito, nandito ka. Yes. Jonald Ortega, Daniega. Maayong buntag, Doc.
It's my co-host.
Yes. Ay, okay. So, are you excited for that? Kasi that is your first time na gawin yan. Co-host kaya commentator ka. Pero love mo yan. Matagal mo na yung, di ba, gusto. At ito, finally, si Sir Sherwin naging isa sa mga dahilan. Gaya na sinabi mo kanina. Ano mga paghahanda mo dyan?
Okay, first things foremost. Actually, I wish to thank Dad Raz for this. Kasi parang chain reaction yan eh. Chain of events before ka na
Exactly.
sa status na to, sa level na ito. I wish to give all this mga pangyayari, magandang pangyayari sa buhay ko. Though sometimes it's challenging, but it's like part of growing up and polishing your talent and passion. Actually, I was the virtual host nung Hari ng Pilipinas, yung first edition nila.
Yes.
So that was actually my break, but that
Yes,
virtual
naalala ko.
yes. And then I met Sherwin sa Pekadesa, yung sa Inol Fashion Show. And I think that's where he saw my potential. I'm not sure kung potential ba nakita nyo. I think he just wanted to try and do for myself. So doon yun, yung paghahanda ko lang is I practice at home. Chine-check ko yung lines ko if it's something that suits. Because ganito kasi ako, I want to do something that suits my personality.
Yeah. Yes.
Ayoko siyang gawin dahil gusto niya. I have to, nung kinausap ako ni Sherwin, I told him, I will accept that offer, but please, let me grow from that.
Wow.
Ang inas ko sa kanya, of which binigay naman niya sa akin. And willing naman siya na compromise a little bit of what he wants to do para mag-meet kami halfway, which is very good. I think leaders and mga CEOs sa mga organization, you should the reason why you tend to get people into your group is not for you to be known as the organizer, but you should be known for what type and quality the people you are working with, how you let them grow. So natutuwa ko, Sherwin, at sa mga members po ng Mr. Blue Initiative and Production. I think I got it right.
Yes.
Now, very helpful po sila and friendly. Thank you.
Yan. Thank you. Pa-shoutout tayo kay Aiki Chad. Pa-shoutout from Iloilo. Yan. Of course, Sir Sherwin, you deserve it, Doc. Like what I said, I'm just a tool by your God to make it. Okay, by our God to make it a reality. Yan. Good luck and thank you for accepting it. Yan. Of course, shoutout tayo sa lahat ng mga nandyan. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Yan. At of course, ang ating Queen Carissa, ito, very proud din ng school mo that time, di ba? Ito. Ipakita natin ito. Yan.
Yes.
Ayun. Kumusta naman?
Prepared.
Yes.
When they found out na I won, the board secretary directly messaged me and said, Carissa, you won. I said, yes, sir, I won, sir. And then he said, we're going to have a courtesy call with the university president, okay? And I said, okay, sir. And he said, we have a big tarp for you at the main campus. Hope you could visit the school sometime. So when I went there was actually a tarp, not only here sa Ormo campus, but even in Tacloban sa EBSU main campus. So yun po, they prepared that.
Wow. By the way, sa nagtatanong, ano yung course mo, Queen Carissa?
Taking up the course of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management po.
Wow. Anong year ka na? Ngayon?
Second year going, third year na po. May summer class lang before maging third year.
Face-to-face na yan?
By August, that's the plan of the university, but maybe limited lang still.
Yes. So thank you for that information. Doc, balikan natin yung sinabi mo kanina. Ito, kasama mo sila. Yan o. Diba?
Yes.
Sino yung mga nandyan?
Anje, si Angge, I think she's also a Maharlikan member. Nag-compete na rin siya outside the kingdom. Then we have Jonard, singer ito siya. And si JC. Yeah, magaling talaga yan si JC. Parang siya yung pinaka-expert sa amin.
Ayun. So guys, ito yung pinagmamalaki namin dito sa Saudi bilang OFW. Talagang sinabi ko kanina, di ba? Ang madaming opportunities sa atin dito para di ba? Mas makilala natin sarili natin, mas ma-improve natin ang sarili natin. At ito nga yung mga interaction, yung mga events ng mga Pilipino dito. Kaya proud kaming mga OFW dito. Yan. Ay, nga pala, I would like to take this chance sa mga dito sa Jeddah na nanonood yan, guys. We have this one-day seminar ng Swedish massage. Sa mga walang time na mag-aral na full course ng Swedish massage for 3 months or 4 months. One day, ako po yung magtuturo. So, it's only 100 reals. So, yan, may certificate na rin pagkatapos. Yan, malalaman niyo kung ano, the proper way of doing Swedish massage, the professional way. Ano yung mga dos at saka don'ts. Lahat yan in one day. So, that would be on July 22 dito sa Jeddah. So, grab the opportunity, guys. Pwede kayong mag-message iTest at saka pwede din sa atin. So, yan ang proud ng pagiging Jeddah namin. Okay. Queen Carissa, do you have a plan also to be an OFW katulad ng mother mo, katulad namin someday?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Not that I don't love the Philippines, pero siguro for the
Yes.
job opportunities, it's better outside of the country.
It's one
At saka yung hospitality, di ba? Oo. Yan. Ganda ni Mami Beauty Queen, sabi ni Melchor.
Hi,
Esguera.
thank you.
Yan. No, girls talaga saan nagmana, di ba? Beauty brand. Tapos galing sa pagsasalita. Yan. Ito, Doc, if you have a message sa mga mother na may mga daughter na gusto maging beauty queens, kung may piece of advice sa kanila, ano yun?
Can I just also advise not just for beauty queens?
Yes, okay. Yes. Hindi lang.
No, compose yourself.
Okay.
Okay. As a mother, I would say I am not perfect, and I was not there the whole time. Newell was growing up.
Take your time.
But grateful
Yeah.
ako sa mother ko, sa father ko, and my siblings na they were there to support my children. So, there was part in our life na medyo difficult siya. So, if you look back, parang, I think if it was someone else, parang bumigay na. They tend to be hopeless. But I took it like it's something that I should make use of to grow more and be a better person and a better mother. So, ang advice, no, I can't be in the position to advise, but I would just like to share my experience. Seeing or looking at my kids right now, because of I changed the traditional way of being a mother, of how a mother should be. So at an early age, I was actually forcing them, pushing them to the limits na, because I think to look back, yung mga I think should be done to me or what I missed out, I could have bloomed a little bit earlier. Yun ang paningin ko. Kasi di ba, being a probinsyana, I was not given the chance to shine at an early age. Nobody noticed me. So now, being the mom, pinupush ko yung mga anak ko that they have to learn how to do this cooking, playing the piano, playing kalimba, mga whatever musical instruments, dressmaking, and all this stuff na I want to achieve when I was younger. So then by that time, they would tell me, Mom, this is what I want. Like Newell, she told me she wants to be a beauty queen. So that part, It made me stop pushing her to go through a musical lesson because she told me already. So, as a mother, find ways, understand your children, try to go to their level of thinking and understand why they want to do this and not what you want them to be. Kasi each tayo, 'di ba, growing up, malalaman na natin kung anong gusto natin. That's why I think you can see people na forced into taking one course and this is not what interests them. So hindi sila nag-excel. And we want, as parents, we want our children na naka-excel sila. They will be popular of what they want to be, but they cannot have that kind of drive or they will not be interested to do it because it's not what they want. So ang akin lang is recognize kung anong gusto ng anak mo, support them if it doesn't harm them, understand why they have to go through this, and accept them for who they are. Hindi yung dapat natin isipin kasi we have to change that kind of thinking na I am sacrificing for you, my child. We also have to think our children are sacrificing for our parents. So, kailangan mag-meet lang po tayo halfway. I am not a perfect mom. Marami po akong imperfection. Marami akong downfall. But because maybe if you have to instill to our children, they will think to understand that in life, like, example lang ako, you can see me in a very active sa Filipino community participating because it doesn't mean that I am already a mom and I'm working, I have kids, I have a husband, that I will kill myself, enclose myself in the closet. Look, you cannot be a better person, you cannot function to be a good mom, a good wife, if you tend to close who you are or hide who you are. Because every day you experience, every chance you are exposed to an event, to a particular responsibility, you tend to grow and you can apply this to your everyday chores, everyday responsibility, how you face people when they talk to you. You tend to be you tend to empathize, you tend to sympathize, you tend to understand. And you learn to love more people.
Exactly. Yes. Sa Tito Doc, sabi ni Melchor, yan, Esguera, I will witness you on the pageant day, Doctora, and meet your beauty personally. Yan. Of course, Bricks Contreras, watching from Ormoc City, Philippines.
Oh,
yeah, si Bricks. Thank you. Yes. Go on.
I love this guy, you know? He has done everything and so much for Neuel and for me, and like, wala talaga siya reklamo kahit madaling araw.
Thank you, Bricks.
Tita loves you, dog. Remember that.
Ito sa mga magagandang mga advice sa iyo, Queen Carissa, ng mother mo. What inspired you the most about your mom?
Siguro po, like what she said, there were so many difficulties in life. That's where I got it from her din na I will not use my problems to stop me from blooming. Kasi it's like failure or these difficulties will always be part of your stepping stones to your success. That's what I learned from her.
Yes. At sa mga katulad mo na isang anak ng isang OFW, if you have that piece of advice sa mga katulad mong anak ng mga parents ay nasa ibang bansa, and they are living for the dream, yung mga gusto nila sa buhay, na kahit wala yung presence sa kanilang di ba, mother or father, di ba? What is that? What have you learned?
In Bisaya, we will say laban lang.
Yes.
So,
sukul.
Siguro that's
sukul ba yun?
Sukul lang, laban lang. Kasi in life, you can't really tell naman na although your parents are not physically there, pero they're still showing their support to you. And that's also a form of love. So, sa kids, not physically having their parents, laban lang. Work hard always. And you will see the fruit of your labor.
Exactly. So, thank you. And, of course, sa next ba na the next queen to represent the Philippines para sa Miss Teen International, kumusta? May ano ba tawag dito? May in-organize na ba na pageant? National pageant?
For
O wala
that
pa sa
po,
ngayon?
what happened was sa part ko po is I was just appointed to represent the
Mhm.
Philippines for Miss Teen International. So I was also wondering if there was also a pageant separate to actually really choose the
Mhm.
lady to represent next time, the next term, next year. So I guess appointment lang siguro. But for the other countries naman, I think they really had their own pageant to select
Yes.
who will be representing. Hopefully naman, there should be in the Philippines. So we can really see na who's really meant to represent the Philippines.
Exactly. Tapos, of course, Madison is next. Uh, okay, Sir Ras Maharlika, yes. But speaking of that, yung time na in-appoint ka, may time ba yun na parang na 50-50 ka? Parang hindi mo makakalimutan ang moment that time when you were offered to represent the Philippines sa Miss Teen International. Yes, yes.
Actually,
Yeah, me first, you will, and then you will,
okay.
actually, because I am part of the Maharlikan family, and even when
yes.
she told me she wants to be a beauty queen,
Mm.
hindi naman ako mahiya. So I asked Dadras, can you please screen my daughter and go through her Facebook, and so you can get to know her. And so sa nakita ni Dadras, I think my daughter is qualified too. So sabi ko, my daughter is like me. We're not that kind of tall na beauty queen material kind of height. So I think ikaw na bahala. And so Dadras was able to ano find a beauty competition that hindi na siya nagre-require ng medyo sobrang tangkad na mga babae. So I think when the right moment comes for you, I think meron talagang available na event for you. Yun lang nakikita ko. Kasi di ba, given before, matatangkad yung hinahanap nila. But now, ang dami ng mga
Yes.
beauty pageants na they don't actually require na sobrang tangkad because it doesn't make you less of a beauty, of a woman actually. Kung maliit ka, mataba ka, matangkad, it doesn't really define who you are. This one, outside mga physical appearance lang ito, of which nagmamatter siya, but ang impact is more about your heart and the way you carry yourself. Oh, it's your time, Noah. Ang daldal ko ng nanay niya. Pasensya na.
Yes. Breaks the true essence of beauty and mother and daughter. Of course, iiyak na yan si Noah. Pinapaiyak ko si Noah. Okay. Noah, kumusta naman ang moment na yan when you were offered to represent the Philippines? Anong hindi mo makakalimutan?
Actually po, go na po ako talaga nun. Like, yes, finally I can represent the Philippines. Like, although na previous pageants that I joined here sa Ormoc, I really didn't place like third, second, parang special award lang. And then I was just really excited naman na this is a new experience for me to siguro represent Ormoc City, Philippines. So I was really excited. Yeah, 100% go na
Yeah.
go.
Yun. Nagpapa-shoutout si Bricks. Pa-shoutout from AVSU or MOC. Yeah,
Honor
SSG.
you.
Ito si TJ Guevara. I think designer si Sir TJ Guevara, di ba? Rian, ang galing din ng design niyan. Iba din ang kalibre niyan. Sir TJ Guevara, maraming salamat. And looking forward naman na ang design, iba din ang design nito eh. Nakita ko to sa mga kahit sa Facebook niya, di ba? So thank you for being with us. Now, Carissa, you were crowned as the Miss Teen International 2022. Nakapag-compete ka na, of course. I would like to ask, yung moment na sumasali ka pa sa beauty pageant at ito nanalo ka na, did your definition of being beautiful change?
Hindi po, it's still the same na. Ever since siguro grade 7 ko po, just be who you are. You're beautiful naman din, inside and out.
Yes.
No height requirement needed. You just have to
Yes.
show people who you genuinely are. That's my definition of a beauty queen. And then you influence people. Yan lang
Yes.
po. Still constant, still the same.
And Doc, I would like to ask that question sa iyo. What is your definition of being beautiful?
Okay, my definition of being beautiful. Okay, partly, nagmamatter yung physical appearance natin. Yung wala kang makeup, maayos sa'yo sa itsura mo, mas kumanda kapag naka-makeup ka and how you dress up, how you represent yourself. But for me, the main thing that matters most to me, that I can call you a beautiful woman, is that you are smart, you know how to assess situation, you have a passionate na tao ka, Dapat equipped ka sa buhay. Like, marunong ka magluto, marunong ka dumaskati on your own. You can stand on your own without people dictating you what to do, what to wear, what you should decide on things. You should be
Yes.
someone na hindi ka natitreaten kung may mga naninira sa'yo. You should be
Exactly.
a woman
Dapat,
of
strong.
sense. Yes,
Yun.
I always say this, that I will always tell everyone, I don't care what you will tell to other people about me, but I will tell you I am beautiful. Why? I am very skillful. I don't have just beautiful face. I am not just good at talking. I am skillful. You know what I mean? That a woman should be not dependent on anyone, not dependent on your husband. You should have your own identity. This is what makes you beautiful. Make
Wow.
identity stand for who you are and what you want to become.
Yes. At dito, bago tayo magtapos, I would like to take this chance. Pagdating sa introduction, of course, mauna tayo kay Queen Carissa. Queen Carissa, sa mga hindi pa nakakakilala, of course, kay Doktora, sa nanay mo, paano mo ipakilala si Queen, Doktora, sa mga tao?
My mother is a licensed dentist in Saudi Arabia. Not only that, she is a beauty queen, Miss Tourism KSA. And she's also not just a beauty queen, but a talented woman, hardworking and strong. Yan po, pag-describe ko sa mother ko to people.
Wow. And with si Doktora naman tayo, paano mo na i-introduce, i-describe, ipakilala ang anak mo, ang ating Miss Teen International, Carissa?
Oh, Neuel doesn't just deserve the crown is meant to be on her head.
Wow.
My daughter, it's not because I am her mom that I'm bragging about my daughter, but I have seen, and I think people from her school, yung mga teachers niya, classmates niya, people who are associated to Neuel, they have seen how she grew up. She's not someone na in 2 months' time, you trained her and you will like claim Neuel was trained under me and she owes me something. No, my daughter has become who she is now because of what she went through and those process and events in her life, circumstances in her life, and association with like sa Alugyao, Astrofield. This make a big impact on her life. Kaya nga sabi niya, di ba kanina, impronto yung sayaw niya because it's already in her system.
Yes, at sa heart.
Yes, and I'm
Diba?
proud and I am honored to be na ako ang nanay niya because hindi nagpasaway yung anak ko. She tend to like claim what she wants to be. I am honored. I am really honored to have pito sila pero lahat sila naging achiever, di ba? I don't know.
Yes, grabe. Salute. Wow. At shout out kay Banana Tris. Congratulations, Ate Chi and Niwa. Okay. Hello dyan. At ito, although parang natanong ko na ito kanina, at natanong ko na ito nakaraan, Miss Queen Carissa, what makes you very proud of your mom?
Ano po, she is someone who will really push you, not to your limits, but knows na when parang you have a chance to shine there. That's why she will really push you there. That's something na I really love about her. Not only to her kids, but I'm so sure to other people as well. That's something she also is able to influence people. Siguro, you can look at her naman na beauty queen siya. If she can influence people, even when she opens her mouth, people will look at her say na, okay, this is the woman I like to look up to. Parang ganun.
And listen, di ba?
Yeah, they will directly listen to her.
Everyone listens. Yes, exactly. Doc, Cheryl, what makes you very proud of your daughter?
I have said time and again.
Yes, again. Yes, but yes.
I am proud and honored na despite sa absence ko sa buhay ng tatlo kong dalaga, is they choose to excel. They choose the good path that will give them a better life. Kasi lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila, regardless of nasa tabi mo ako or sa malayo, if you don't do something good to yourself, hanggang sabihin ko lang, bakit mo ginawa yan? o ayan, nagsuffer ka. Yan lang ang masasabi ko, but I will not feel what you are feeling. Kung nag-fail ka sa buhay, kung nag-succeed ka, I can only see you smiling. But the elevation of feeling mo, yung contentment mo, it's all in you. Hindi ko, ma-describe ko siya probably, but I cannot really contain that. Kaya sabi ko sa kanila, if you do something good to yourself, if you want to achieve more, put your head on it, find ways. Kasi ikaw lang ang pwedeng mag-experience talaga ng 100%, di ba? Parang ako, kung nakaluto ako ng puto, masayang-masaya ako. Pag natikman mo yung puto ko, sabihin mo na masarap siya. Di ba? I have this kind of heavenly feeling. Yun ang gusto kong ma-feel nila na I want them na hindi sasabihin ng tao na kaya naging ganyan si Neuel kasi binayaran niya si ganito para maging ganyan siya, or she spent too much money so she can have this kind of experience. I don't like that. I want my daughters to experience that typical normal ka lang na tao na you have to go through this kind of steps to get to where you want to be. I don't like them to go through magician style or Di ba kanina sinabi ko kay Dadras, screen my daughter. And I'm sure hindi ako mahihiya. Hindi ako makikiusap kay Dadras na take my daughter to be part of Maharlikans kung ako mismo hindi siya pumasa sa akin.
Exactly. Wow. And speaking of that bashing, mga critics na yung mga different opinions na yan, as a beauty queen, what have you learned in interaction with different people online, Queen Carissa? Ano opinions?
Ano po, just if you know it's not true, just don't react to it. If no one is naming you, don't react to it. Don't assume na it's about you. Just let them, siguro yung term na they're barking on the wrong tree, parang ganun na.
Yes.
You know yourself personally, so why would you let those negative words affect you? So, padayon lang ka. You know who you are.
Padayon. Doc, ano naman ang side mo dun?
Okay, for me, parang this is normal for everyone, regardless of how well you are groomed to be where you have to be. Meron talagang ganong klaseng tao. So for me, I don't waste my time on that. Kasi alam ko na na kahit maganda ginawa mo, marami pa rin sasabihin. So ang point in my life is I always say this to myself, if I feel happy of what I'm doing, if I'm satisfied of what I'm doing, if my husband approves of what I am doing, wala na po akong pakialam sa ibang tao. Yun. Because I don't like to waste my energy and my thought like going through my mind, bakit siya nakapagsabi ng ganun sa akin? I would rather prepare for my next event or prepare myself for another kind of dapat gagawin na, di ba, gusto kong maging ganito, so mag-research ako, ihahanda ko yung sarili ko. So when the time comes that somebody offers you the chance to do what you want to do, ready ka na. Di ba, hindi yung kailangan ng offer, saka mo siya aralin, parang waste of time. So kailangan ready ka at all times. So if you have that chance na you only have to do a little bit of polishing and learn from the other people you are working with.
Wow, thank you. Talagang napaka-inspiring ng interview natin ngayon. As usual, di ba, nakasama ko kayo. So thank you for that. And speaking of that bashing na yan, lahat tayo, meron sasabihin ng ibang tao. I'm sure pati yan sila, Sir Nespero, sila TG Guevara nakakaranas niyan, di ba? As a designer, lahat ng field, di ba? So, yan, Bricks, all things are possible talaga if you believe, di ba? At saka, give time, di ba? Na i-hone up mo yung sarili mo. Yan. Malaking bagay ang bigyan mo ng oras ang isang bagay. Diba? Yan. So, thank you sa pagkakataon na to na ma-interview ko kayo. Carissa, congratulations na Miss Carissa Neuel sa panalo mo. Doc, thank you for inspiring. Hindi lang ang mga anak mo, hindi lang ang mga tao, yung mga relatives mo nakakilala sa'yo, pati yung mga online nanonood. Thank you for that. And of course, I would like to ask, Miss Carissa, kung may mga bagay kang mga tao kang gustong pasalamatan, di ba? Or shout out. Take your time.
Sige po. Ito po, just like to thank those who voted for me every day online to place me on the top position. That is for 25%. So thank you so much. to Tito Ron as well for helping me with my papers and documents because I really had a hard time understanding how to do these things. Tapos kay Sir Dadras naman for giving me the opportunity. It's a privilege to represent the Philippines. And then to Brief Dream Hotel for my Thailand plan ticket, Maharlikan Zeda Chapter Jack, Mandirug, Mendog Green, Pablo, JR, and Kuya Joey Soriano. To my designers and handlers, Sir Jose Robert Mandrigal, JM Abrogar, and LA. And as well to Sir Ronan, Tita Victoria, and Bon for being another family I could look up to doon sa Thailand. To Transport Express, Thailand, Ate Andrea, Tito Jared Maglasang, and Tito Dion for letting me go around Thailand because of course I don't know nasan yung mga lugar doon. And to my
Yes.
grandparents, to my aunties, to my uncles, cousins, family, thank you also for supporting me. To Dr. Pisido and Dr. Donabel Barbara for my dental checkup. To Dr. Lota Sakay Abelio for my skincare sessions when I was in Ormoc. To Sir Glenn as well for for taking good care of me naman din sa Ormoc. Lily
Yeah.
Cosmetics for also sponsoring some makeup nila. You guys can follow their Facebook page as well, Lily Cosmetics. And to Ma'am Camille Tan and Sir John Louis for training me sa Toastmasters sa Q&A. To Alan for my photo shoots. Sir Kenny, ako previous photo shoots. Kuya Jason, Kuya Trixie and Sir Rolly for my makeup as well. To Sir Ferdinand A. Bernasal, an instructor sa EBSO OC for my pasarela. EBSO family, SSG, FSG family, thank you so much for your support as well. Of course, to Kuya Briggs Contreras, always supportive sa akoan, always
Yes.
listening to my mother, whatever she will say. To my sisters as well, Ate Neil and Ate Nicole for always hyping me up. And lastly, sa ako mom for always pushing
Oh, yeah.
me to be the very best. And also naman din po sa Sash Factors organization naman for
Yes.
the great opportunity po.
Yan. At sa lahat ng mga pageant pages na nag-feature sa'yo, thank you, thank you. Yan, maraming salamat. Doc, yung mga gustong nating pasalamatan dyan at yung mga, kahit mga yung event na gusto mong imbitahin sila, lahat yan.
Okay.
Take your time.
To thank Dad Ras for all the opportunity you have given me and my daughter and my soon-to-be. 7 kasi ang anak ko, so maghanda-handa kayo na mas marami pa kayo makikita na achievement ng mga anak ko.
Yes.
And
Proud.
I wish to also tell you na soon, I will be launching my balay ni Doktora Fashionista. So surprise na po
Oy.
yun anong magiging content natin. I wish to
Ah.
thank Pablo Nesperos, Jeffrey Madagurin, Joey Soriano, because these are the people who were there for me sa pag-usbong ni Doktora Fashionista. They've been very supportive to me. Hindi nila pinaparamdam sa akin na ikaw ay mataba at pandak. Kasi yan lagi naka-emphasize sa ibang tao. But just as I always said, I may be short, but you will always look back to me. No, di ba? So,
Wow.
I wish to thank I wish to thank Chef Bai also for giving me
Yes,
the chance
Ma'am Bai.
to shine also as the other part of my passion, which is the designing and stuff like this and being like an organizer. The
Yes.
Philippine Cultural Arts and Design in Saudi Arabia. So we nag-launch po kami nung Inol. That's our first fashion show. So we will have a second season and tentatively we plan to have it on February. So we could make it earlier. We don't know yet kung ma-prepare namin. So probably we will have earlier than February. Okay.
Oy, birthday ko yun.
Yes. And also I would like to thank from Thailand sa Philippine Neuel sa Transpoint Express, Jared Maglasang and Andrea and Dion Di Passion. Salamat po sa inyo. And also, I would like to invite everyone July 15 at 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's all head to Rotana Wedding Hall for the Queen
Ayun.
of 2022 Coronation Day.
Sana panood ko.
Yes, manood po tayo mga taga-Jeddah or yung mga taga-ibang cities sa Saudi Arabia. I think you still have enough time to travel. Oo,
Yes.
kasi Friday pa naman yun. And also, I wish to thank Iya, because Iya, she's also giving me this recognition, no? Iya Untalan, siya yung recipient ng isang award. I forgot, sorry. But she was a recipient of the award. And I like her because she tends to give me recognition sa mga ano niya. And also, I would like to invite everyone to look forward Hari ng Pilipinas, which will
Ayun.
be in Ormoc City. Yes, timing na timing.
Yes!
Well,
Yes!
Ormoc City, that will be October 9 to 17. So kung sino pa pong gustong sumali, I think the screening is going on, the dress.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I think that's
Abangan
it.
ko yan.
I wish to thank everyone, the pretty moms, OCL, Mami Susan, Nanay Suling.
Yan.
I don't like to miss anyone, but I can't like tell all the names here, but I am thankful to everyone who's been part of me, who's supportive of what I want to become, for giving me all the chance and privileges and opportunities to shine, Doktora Fashionista.
Wow, thank you. At bago may magtapos, ito na lang. Kung may sasabihin ka ngayon, final message mo, Doc, sa beauty queen mong anak, ano yun?
Always believe in yourself. Don't wait because you think not everyone is doing it. If you think it's meant for you, you have to do it for yourself.
Wow. And of course, Queen Carissa, your final message. Anong kung sasabihin ka ngayon kay Doc? Ano yun?
If it makes you happy, go for it. You're the only person who will always fight for your dreams and all your achievements. So, laban lang, bisag na yung mga tao na sigsumpak ni mo.
Yes. Okay. So, thank you again, Doktora Cheryl, and of course, Queen Carissa, maraming salamat sa pagkakataon na to. Of course, Ras Maharlika, sa lahat ng nanood dyan, maraming salamat. Ito yung Pangmasang Admin, new admin Sam. We are here, the Philippine Pageant page. At dito, we welcome all beauty queens, di ba? International, local, lahat, because we are celebrating equality within us, di ba? Hindi lang focus sa mga kilakuan, di ba? But ito, we are as one, di ba? So, thank you guys for the time na nandito kayo. Thank you din sa pagkakataon for believing in me as na mag-interview sa inyo. Thank you sa pagkakataon na to. And of course, we don't stop dreaming, di ba? Yan. So, lagi tayong maniniwala sa, at of course, yung maturity natin nandoon na we are more on the positive side of things. Tama yung sinabi mo kanina, Doc, Queen Carissa. Yung mga bagay na mga negative at hanggat maaari, huwag na natin bigyan ng pagkakataon. Kung, di ba, lalo kung anything that actually yung mag-pull you back or down, di ba? So, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo sa ating mga pangarap at sa mga to inspire people at sa ating mga pag-grow. So, thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Yeah.
Good. I love this.
Yeah. Thank you. And ako din, yes.
Thank you everyone for
Bye everyone. Yan, thank you for being with us. At sa lahat. At of course, sa page namin, we are actually pa 600,000 followers na kami. Maraming salamat sa inyo na patuloy na naniniwala sa amin. Yan, thank you. Kasi hindi pa nakapag...
Philippines Pageants. He gives recognition and update us with the pageantry that's involving Filipinos. So in one way of supporting Sam, and supporting our candidates representing Philippines, please like and follow Philippine Pageants.
Yeah, support lang tayo guys. Sa ngayon sa competition, meron tayong Miss and Mr. Supranational. So keep supporting sa mga queens natin. Victorian Zabala, congrats ka. Yeah, God bless you more. Of course guys, maraming salamat. Bye muna kami hanggang next time. So see you guys. Thank you. Abangan nyo ang may pagbabago sa Philippine Pageants in partnership with Kumu. So thank you. Yan. So bye.